Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young man named Mike. From the moment he could speak, it was clear that Mike was no ordinary child. He had a mind that worked like a well-oiled machine, effortlessly solving puzzles, understanding complex concepts, and inventing things no one else could imagine. As Mike grew, so did his brilliance. But there was something special about Mike. He didn't need to try hard to be successful. While others would study long hours, Mike would casually glance at his books or listen to a conversation. And without even realizing it, he would grasp everything instantly. One day, the king of the land heard about Mike's incredible talents and summoned him to the royal palace. The king had a problem that had stumped his advisors for years. The kingdom's crops were failing, and they couldn't figure out why. "Mike," said the king, "I've heard of your intelligence. Can you help us solve this problem?" Mike smiled, not worried at all. He strolled through the fields with the king and his advisors, listening to the wind rustle through the trees and watching the sun sink behind the mountains. Without looking too closely or thinking too much, Mike simply said, "The soil is too dry. The crops need water, but the irrigation system is outdated." The king's advisors, who had spent countless hours analyzing the soil and weather patterns, were shocked. How did Mike come to such a simple conclusion so quickly? "Let's fix it," Mike said casually. And with a few simple adjustments to the irrigation system, the crops soon flourished and the kingdom was saved. The villagers marveled at Mike's effortless success. They soon realized that Mike's genius wasn't in overthinking or stressing about problems. It was in his ability to see the simplest, most effective solution in any situation. As the years passed, Mike became famous across the land, not for working harder than others, but for his unique ability to find the best answers with little effort. People traveled from far and wide to ask Mike for advice, and his reputation grew. But Mike never let his success change who he was. He remained humble, enjoying the little things in life. A quiet evening under the stars, a stroll by the river, and the laughter of his friends. Success, he realized, wasn't about working tirelessly. It was about trusting your natural abilities and letting life flow with ease. And so, Mike lived happily, knowing that success would always come to him, not through struggle, but through simplicity, intelligence, and a peaceful heart. And from that day on, the villagers lived with a new understanding. Sometimes the best path to success is to stop trying so hard and trust that everything will fall into place. Thanks for watching and stay blessed.